Sorry for the technical glitch. I hope all of you are able to see us and hear us now. So all of us were just showered with very powerful technology, and all of us experienced this very, very powerful experience to request all the participants to take a few minutes and please share your experience. You actually very important that you are prepared with your clay and calendar, because in the upcoming season, Swamiji is going to be initiating us into a very, very unique method where not just you're going to be marking your calendar, you're going to be able to definitively manifest your goal, like anything, any particular thing you want. Let's say you've been struggling in your life all these years, really wanting to achieve your dream job, dream, but you
And today, the initiation we are receiving, the powerful cognition, all of these, they experientially walking us through a very profound one of coming Paramashivoham. I actually see so here. I actually see so many of you here, Ma, Paramesh, many of you are here with us. I will tell you, sit now, prepare, you're consciously preparing yourself to receive the initiation. You actually go and during the sessions, right? You have huge powerful impact. Ma Sangeeta, I see you sincerely attending the sessions. Please, today, tomorrow, and the days of us or so, it's a double season. So if you all can take this time out, if you have already attended the program, take this time out to enrich your friends to join. If you're all hear us clearly now, I request you all to put in the chat. I apologize. I request all of you to please post in the chat if you're able to hear us clearly. And I apologize for the technical glitch. If you didn't actually same day, in the next season, we are going to be having process where you will be learning of method, how you can use the power to create. And please understand, Hinduism has science. There's a very beautiful story. It's not a story actually, it's history. Nayanmar, a great devotee of Paramashiva, called Pusalar Nayanar. Okay, if you see his story, understand this is a history. If you see the way the events unfolded, you will see the rich science that Hinduism has had. How many of you heard the story of Pusalar Nayanar? How many of you heard about it before?
I'll
I'll
tell
tell
you
you
all
all
the
the
story
story
very
very
briefly.
briefly.
Pusula Naina is a
Pusula is
very
a great
great
devotee
devotee
of
of Paramashiva.
Paramashiva.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so
he's
he's
like
like
his whole thing,
his
his whole
whole
life is
life is
every day
every day
morning
morning.
he'll get up,
He'll get up,
he'll bathe
he'll
himself,
bathe
and
that
he'll
and he'll
shower, get
shower,
ready, do
ready.
the puja, everything.
He will
He
sit,
will sit,
close
close
his
his
eyes,
eyes, and
and
he
he
will
will
visualize
visualize
that
that
he's
he's
carving
carving
a
a
temple.
temple.
That's all. Whole
Whole day,
day
he will
he
sit
will
with his
sit with
eyes
his eyes
closed,
closed,
and
and he will just
will
consciously in
just
his inner
consciously
space he'll
visualize
visualize
as
as
if
if
he's
he's
carving a
carving a
temple.
temple. And he'll visualize to
Visualize to
such
such an
an
extent,
extent,
literally
literally
every
every
pillar by
pillar by
pillar by
pillar by
pillar,
pillar, and he'll
and his
visualize the
main
main
deity how
deity
it
how
should
it
be,
should
the
be, the
Garbhagriha how
Garbhagriha
it
how
should
it
be,
should be.
every
Every part of it he'll
consciously
consciously
visualize. Okay,
visualize. Okay,
so
so he had
he
planned the
had
opening
opening
day.
day.
So in
So in
his
his
inner
inner
space
space,
he
he
had
had
planned. Okay,
planned. Okay,
he's still
he's still
visualizing he's
visualizing that he's
building a
building a
temple,
temple.
right? He's
Right, he's
visualizing
visualizing
part by
part by
part
part by
by part
part,
that
and
he's
he's
building a temple.
building. He'll say on such a date, I'm planning to open my temple.
Like actually he plans, so he visualizes to the detail. He visualizes every stone.
So simultaneously, on the same there was a king of that whole kingdom.
He was
Planning to
planning to
build a
build a
grand
grand
Shiva
Shiva
temple
temple, and he
and
had
to
also
fix
fixed the
the date
date
of the
of the
same day.
same day.
Okay,
Okay, so
so the
the
king
king
goes
goes.
to that temple and he offers the Shiva, and he says, "Okay, I'm planning to open the temple on this and this day." Night, when the king is asleep,
Appears in his
Paramashiva,
dream.
and then he
And
says,
then he
"Look,
says, look,
you have
you have
set such
set such and such a date for your
and such
temple
an
opening.
opening. Unfortunately, I'll
Unfortunately,
not be
I'll
able
not
to
be
attend
able to
that day.
attend that
Please
day. Please, can you move it to
can
some
you?"
other day?
The king
The
is
king
shocked.
is
Then Parameshwar says,
Parmeshwar says, look, there's
"Look,
another
there's an devotee
devotee
who's
who's
like
like,
who's
who's
built a
built a grand temple.
grand. I really need to attend his temple." He's like taken aback. He's like, "I don't know anyone who's building such a temple, and who is it that Parameshwar is going to, and he's not prioritizing, coming to my temple." So this king is surprised and he says, "Who is it? Who's built the temple?" Then Dharmesh says, "All right, I can't tell. I'll better show you. So tomorrow on this and this time, such and such a time, go and meet this person." And Shiva directs him to Pusla Nainar. And exactly at that time, sitting and meditating, and this king is thinking, he is able to build a temple, and Paramashiva is prioritizing temple over my temple. Maybe he is extremely wealthy, maybe grand, and he's built such a huge temple. So be curious, right? He wants to know who this guy is who's built such a. So what happens? This king takes his whole paraphernalia. He goes elephants and horses and horsemen, cavalry, everyone and walks. So he takes the whole thing and he's having a huge display of his prosperity, and he takes all of it and he's very curious to see. And um, is the audio still glitching, ma Sangeeta? The Paramashivoham level 1 participants, could you all let me please? Okay. Apologies for the technical glitch. We will be fixing the audio issue and we'll be come back right back. Nithyananda, are you all able to hear us clearly now? Ms. Sangeeta and all the other participants? Kameshwari, I request if you all could share, if you're all able to hear us, please. Is your audio better for all of you now? And I also see someone called iPad, Nithyananda Maya. Sorry, if you could please put your name and if you all can tell a little bit about yourself, where you're from. Nithyananda, if you're all able to see us and hear us, please let us know in the chat.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om
Nityanandam,
Nithyananda.
if all the participants are able to hear us well now, we request all of you to please let us know in the chat. If all of you are able to hear us clearly, please put yes in the chat. Okay, thank you all. Thank you for confirming. So, like I was sharing, I'm just going to quickly summarize, and we apologize for the inconvenience caused in the audio for all of you. And we request all of you, we thank you all for your patience. Now, I'm just going to summarize the story of Pusalar Nayanar to all of you. See, like we were learning about the science of conscious manifestation, right? How just by creating the space, consciously visualizing something, you can create that as a reality. That is what happens in the life of Pusalar Nayanar. What happens is he's a great devotee of Paramashiva. Okay, so he's like he's always like meditating on Paramashiva, and the only thing he does, morning he wakes up. From the time he wakes up, he's like very sincerely he finishes his achar anushtana, like he bathes himself and he finishes his puja and he sits. He visualizes that he's only thing he does is he visualizes consciously that he's building a temple for Paramashiva. Ma Sangeeta, you're also able to hear the audio? Okay, thank you, Ma. And could you also let us know from which place you're joining us? Is this your first time you're attending this program? Okay, so now coming back to the story. All this person used to do, Pusalar Nayanar used to do, he used to just sit and he'll visualize. But he'll visualize so meticulously, literally like he'll close his eyes and he'll think, okay, this is the first pillar and this is the design in the first pillar. This is the second pillar. Pillar by pillar, he'll visualize every bit of the carving. He will just sit and visualize nothing. Close his eyes and visualize. So he had planned And he had planned that based on his visualization, he had planned to open that temple on a particular date. Okay. Now, parallelly, at the same time, the king of that kingdom was building a temple in that city. So he was like building a grand temple for Paramashiva, and he had like, all the wealth and splendor. So he built a beautiful temple. And he also had happened to plan the inauguration day of the temple on the same day that Pusala Nayanar had envisioned. And that night, the king is falling asleep. Paramashiva comes in the dream of this king and he says that I saw that you had fixed the date of your temple opening. Please, can you postpone your temple opening date? This king is taken aback. What is this? Paramashiva is coming to my dream and he is telling me to postpone the opening of the temple. Something must be, why is Paramashiva saying this? And then Shiva tells him that, look, on the same day, there's another person also who has set his temple inauguration, and I cannot miss, I have to attend that temple event. No, this king is taken aback. What is this? I'm the king, my kingdom. I don't know anyone else who's building a temple. And if Paramashiva is prioritizing his temple over mine, that it must be something great and everything. And he's very curious. He wants to know who is that fellow that Paramashiva wants to go and he's prioritizing over my temple. Then Paramashiva says, look, I think I can't more than me telling you, you have to actually go and see the temple. And the king says, in my kingdom, who else builds the temple? Then Paramashiva says beautifully, yeah.
Ego gets first. Really, Paramashiva says,
And this king wants to go and see. So next day he is thinking it must be a grand temple, it will be huge, and this guy must be rich, and he must be having all the wealth and opulence. So he wants to go and see it. So this king goes with a big display of his power and his, all the money that he has. So he goes with his entire paraphernalia. He takes his elephants, horses, horsemen, everyone, and he goes. And he's curious. He goes to the exact address that Paramashiva gave, and he's curious to see the temple. He goes there, there is no temple, there is no splendor, there is no grandeur, nothing. It's just empty ground. And then there's a small hut outside of which he sees one young man sitting and meditating. Now this king is curious. So he goes to this Pusala Nayanar and he says, do you know anyone who's building a temple here? Is there any big, I don't see any big temple here and someone has planned an inauguration for this day. Then Pusala Nayanar says, oh yes, it's me. I have planned the temple inauguration for that day. This king is taken aback. He asks, where's your temple? Then he says, I've built a temple in my Chidambara, in my heart. The king could not understand anything. And then the king says, look, Paramashiva revealed to me in my dreams that you're building a temple and he wanted to come to your temple's inauguration. And this Pusala Nayanar is so elated. He's like, what? Did Paramashiva come and tell you to postpone your date because he's coming to my temple inauguration? He's so excited. And at that moment, Paramashiva appears and he tells the king how the temple that Pusala Nayanar built is more special to Paramashiva because he sat and built in his inner space. And in that very moment, Paramashiva says, blesses Pusala Nayanar, and Pusala Nayanar consciously just 3D prints the temple. Understand? He just declares, and the temple is literally printed from his inner space outside. The exact temple he projected in his inner space literally manifested as a physical temple outside. And to this day, this temple stands in Kanchipuram as the temple of Ekambareshwar. And this temple is standing, and to this day, scientists are not able to find reference to which material this temple is made out of. And they're not, let alone material, they're not able to find the reference or any evidence of human carving in this temple. And they're not able to find because this temple was not built, carved by a human. It was consciously 3D printed from Pusala Nayanar's inner space. This is the power. And the power of conscious creation is unique to Hinduism. We have the science. We have the science. This Pusala Nayanar is not a story. Understand, it's not a mythology, it's not a story, it's a history. We have the evidence, we have the physical evidence that's standing tall for thousands of years and singing the glories of our sciences. Now, this very science, the science of conscious manifestation, is what Swamiji will be initiating us for the Paramashivoham level 3 participants on the day 1 on the 16th of February. Oh, sorry, on the 17th of February. So please understand this science of conscious manifestation, where you visualize, consciously print and create that reality, that is unique to Hinduism. Now, Swamiji has initiated all of us with that experience in darshan. Sit with that same space right now. You can actually sit and manifest this power. And the best part here is you don't need to put your effort for it. Swamiji will initiate you. Swamiji will give you that ability to manifest. You just need to be you just need to be an instrument. You just need to be available to hold that energy. Swamiji will transmit that energy to you and he will enable you to manifest. Are you all understanding? Now, I request every one of you to bring any object. Just bring coconut or any object, okay? With this understanding, see, the space from which you manifest matters. The space from which you manifest your reality matters a lot. Sit with the intention, sit with the conscious decision to create your reality. See, today we all learned just the introduction. It's like a prelude. Actually, on the day 1 of Paramashivoham level 3, you will be learning the science will elaborate. So I suggest and recommend that all of you join Paramashivoham level 3 happening on the day 1. Happening on the 17th of February, the day 1 of Paramashivoham. That is where you will be learning the exact science that Kusala Nayanar manifested, how you can manifest it. So do not miss. And it's free and open for all. Now, take a coconut and hold it in your palm. What you're going to do is you're going to consciously visualize what is that one reality that you want to manifest. And with that in your inner space, chant the Mahavakya and intensely connect the Swamiji, and you will see how the coconut will roll off your palm just through the force of consciousness, not any physical force. You don't need to physically move it, no. You don't need to try and move it. You don't need to try and do anything, no. Just absolutely be relaxed and hold it on your palm. Consciously connect in oneness with Swamiji. Chant the Mahavakya and decide to manifest the power of being able to move the object. I request every one of you to spend a few minutes, hold it in your palm, connect to Swamiji. It's a conscious science. So connect to Swamiji, do the process sincerely. Chant the Mahavakya and you should just keep your palms straight. No bending, no shaking, nothing. Just hold your palms straight and close your eyes. Connect to Swamiji intensely. Chant the Mahavakya. Automatically, just through the power of your consciousness, the object will actually roll and fall. Take a few minutes. All of you manifest intensely.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham
automatically you will see how the coconut, just through the power of your conscious force, will fall. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to do anything. Just hold it. That's all. Relax, connect to Swamiji, hold it. Automatically, through the conscious will, the coconut will roll and fall.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Now, as you're all continuing to manifest, we will also be listening to the further powerful cognitions that we're going to be learning today, the further revelations that we're going to be learning today. But I request all of you to not stop the manifestation. Please connect to Swamiji and continue manifesting, holding the object on your palm. Bring yourself to this conscious awareness that you are in oneness with Swamiji. See, Swamiji tells beautifully that when the object you're holding on your palm, it is not, when you're moving it by external force, you think there's something from external, other than you, that needs to act to make an impact, influence the situation. If you cognize yourself as consciousness, which is like formless, which is, you are everywhere, you are all pervasive. That's what we say as oneness, right? So when you cognize yourself as you're in the space of oneness, with that conscious will, when you sit, actually you will see how you will be able to move the object, and without any physical force, you will be able, the object will simply listen to your commands and it will move. Once you manifest, you all can post that you have manifested. Now, we're going to be entering to the next session. As you all are manifesting, continue to manifest. Do not stop. If you're manifesting, please continue. We're going to now be entering into the next session where we will understand about how you can reshape your life with consciousness.
Paramashiva's message directly from Kailasa. Life is all about the consciousness. We built it, we are building, we are going to be building. Whatever consciousness you built, last few years, you are enjoying that now. Listen, whatever consciousness you built in last few years, you are enjoying the result of that now. Whatever consciousness you are building now, you are going to enjoy the result of it in next few years. Understand this fundamental truth. Your thought currents, the thought currents which you encouraged by cherishing them, and the thought currents you made it into reality by supporting it with your action or inaction. For example, you want to do puja. If you do puja, if you do the action called puja, that thought current will become powerful. You want to be in depression. If you don't do anything, that thought current will become powerful. So, there are some thought currents which you made it powerful by acting on it. There are some thought currents which you made it powerful by not doing any action, acting against it. All these put together is what I call consciousness. What you engage, what you entertain, what you entrain, all these put together is your consciousness. Your conscious experience about you means what you feel about you, what do you think about your life, what do you think as good, what do you think as bad, what do you think as your great achievement. All this understand, you set a scale of what is truth, what is dream, what is higher level truth you need to manifest, what is your future hope, what do you think as good in your past, bad in your past. All these definitions are set by you. Your perception about you sets all this. Your understanding about you sets all this. Your thinking about you sets all this. The good news, fortunate thing is all this can be consciously rebuilt. Listen. All this can be consciously rebuilt. Consciously rebuilding all this only I call living enlightenment. What do you call as pleasure? What do you call as pain? What do you call as joy? What do you call as reality? What do you call as good? What do you call as bad? What do you call as dream? What do you call as hope? What do you call as your vision? What do you call as your future? What do you call as good in your past? What do you call as bad in your past? All these put together sets your experience of you. Understand your experience of you. Your experience of you, superconsciousness. Listen, I'll repeat. Your experience of you as superconsciousness changes, transforms, evolves the very existence of your life. I'll repeat. Even once if you experience yourself as superconsciousness, your definition about you becomes different. If you think you are a matter, if your logic goes on moving towards the matter, if your emotions go on moving towards the matter, your super determinism will always be about achieving the material success. Your logic, your emotional intensity, and your super determinism. These three manifest your reality. If your logic understands logically, you are chit, you are consciousness. That is called chit jnana, knowledge about consciousness. If your emotional intensity understands, you are chit, you are consciousness, little more than body. Consciousness, manifested body. You are not deha, you are dehi. You are not just the body, you are owner of the body. So understand, your core, your emotional intensity, if it understands, you are consciousness, chit. It's called chit anubhava, conscious experience. If your super determinism understands, you are consciousness. If your core being understands your consciousness, it is called chit anubhuti. If all the three manifests as reality in your life, it is called chit sakshatkara. Understand? The basic components which decides your reality, your life, your existence, your logic and your emotional flow and your super determinism, all the three, length, breadth, depth. If all the three is integrated to any one reality, that becomes your sakshatkara. Chit gana means your logic, length, dimension, your emotional intensity, breadth, dimension, your super determinism, depth, dimension, all the three focused, integrated to the truth, you are consciousness, you are chit. Understand? If you know, if you start thinking, emotionally feeling, being level experiencing your consciousness, everything you want in your life, too easy to manifest as a reality because consciousness gives you complete freedom to design, redesign, revive, renovate, rejuvenate, rebuild, alter, adjust, organize, reorganize, design, redesign, anything you want to do with any of your dimensions. Any of the dimension of life. A man who thinks is consciousness can design his body as he wants. A person who thinks is consciousness can manifest the kind of the mind he wants. A person who thinks is consciousness can manifest the kind of the reality around himself as he wants. He has a liberation, power, freedom, energy, and support of the ultimate force, ultimate power to manifest the reality as he wants. Paramashiva, the God who creates, maintains, destroys, pulls out of delusion and liberates this whole universe and all of us, is real. He is the creator of creation principle. He creates, maintains, rejuvenates, pulls out of delusion and liberates even the principles of creation, maintenance, rejuvenation, pulling out of delusion and liberation. So, he is real. That's the first cognition. Second, he is inside you. You are Paramashiva. You are not human being having spiritual experience as you imagine. You are a spiritual being having human experience. That's the truth. You are Paramashiva having human experience. Listen carefully, listen intensely, listen sincerely. Understand this truth. Listen. Listen to these three powerful cognitions. Paramashiva is real. He is in you. When you start connecting with him, cognize he is in you. You will manifest Paramashiva state, space, powers, being, superconsciousness, and Sri Kailasa of Paramashiva. Let me precisely explain what is realization. You declare the truth. First, you need to consciously do listening, internalizing, come to the conscious conclusion. For example, I'll give you one example. Shivoham, Sadashivoham, or Mahasadashivoham, whatever.
First of all, you need to consciously spend time in listening and internalizing to come to the conclusion. Yes, my consciousness is alive only because of super consciousness. It is alive because it is extension of the super consciousness. If not, it cannot be alive. Because it is in the shade of Mahasadashiva, it is alive. Otherwise, it cannot be alive. Listen to this truth. The vision I carry never tires me, frustrates me. It is like a huge energy, inspiration for intense activism, an eternal bliss, the pure bliss, the eternal bliss, Nitya Ananda is the first effect. The moment you cognize Paramashiva's consciousness is the recipe of your life. Please understand, if you are alive, be very clear, the core recipe of your life is Paramashiva's own consciousness. He put himself, he was cooking, things were not working out, the life was not happening. He just took himself and put it. Immediately life happened. That's all. Visualize. He was cooking, trying to cook life. So many components he added, but life was not happening. It was coming out like a sakra pongal, puliyodare, or so many other things came out, but life was not happening. He just smiled and put himself, his own consciousness. He just took his consciousness and put it. Immediately life happened. Listen. First thing, this is the best news. Second, this means your core programming is such extreme, infinite, unending, Satchit Ananda Nithyanandam. Sat, you know, you are programmed for truth. Sat, that is your core. Till you manifest that, you won't rest. Because you are programmed for that. Chit, consciousness. By your very nature, you are aware you exist. Ananda, bliss, the infinite Ananda. Every suffocation, restriction you suffer, one of the biggest lie told to you, you are a human being. All this suffocating, restricting, constraining patterns sit in muscle memory. One of the greatest lie told to you is the false generalized idea of human being, and you were made to believe forcibly, you were made to conform to that same identity. First of all, this general human being idea itself is a false, and you have been forcibly made to conform to the truth is the worst thing done to you, I tell you. If all human beings can live only up to 100 years, that itself is a false. And you have been made to believe that false, first lie. And the second lie is you are also the same type of human being. You can also live maximum only 100 years. In level, actually all human beings does not need to eat thrice a day or twice a day, even once a day. But unfortunately, that generalization is created and you are forced to believe that when you are weak, vulnerable as a child, you have been attacked, harassed by the so-called elders to conform to the stupidity which they are believing, which they were forced to believe. So all this is sitting in your muscle memory. When the muscle memory is awakened and completed, many of this will just disappear. They will run away from your muscle memory without even informing you.
Nithyananda, and after that beautiful session on understanding how to shape our reality just using our consciousness, let us do a short process. See, as Swamiji revealed, what we build consciously, desires we hold, or the beliefs we carry. It is about what are you building consciously as your life that will definitely manifest. As long as you don't hold, don't bring in the conscious attention into what you are doing, as long as you don't bring your conscious intention into what it is you are doing, only then will your reality be manifesting based on the program that you have inserted into yourself. But life is all about the consciousness we built, we are building, and we are going to build. How many of you who are sitting here with us are consciously cognizing this? How life is all about what are you going to build as your life? You can reshape your life with your consciousness. That is the beautiful truth each one of us cognized directly from Swamiji. Your logic, your emotional intensity, and your super determinism, these three manifest your reality. See, if your logic is convinced about something, at you start emotionally feeling that, and your being level experiences your consciousness. See, all again and again, Swamiji always says, the first step is to logically convince yourself. Bring any argument inside you to a logical conclusion. Because these three are what make you your logic, your emotional intensity, and your super determinism, your length, your breadth, and your depth. Now, if you cognize within all three of these that you are consciousness, anything you want in your life is too easy to manifest because consciousness gives you complete freedom to design, revive, renovate, rejuvenate, rebuild, alter, adjust, organize, reorganize, anything you want to do with any of these dimensions within the length, breadth, and depth of your very life. All of these three can be completely changed, completely revamped, redesigned as you want, purely with your consciousness. Your logic, your emotional intensity, and your super determinism. Within all three, when you start to cognize yourself as consciousness, you can reshape your life. So let us do a process as Swamiji has revealed to reshape your life with your consciousness, to consciously manifest your future. Throughout the day, each one of you who have been sitting here with us have consciously cognized how it is you that is manifesting your reality, and it is you that has the power to change your reality. Gotten a glimpse into the science each of you will be initiated into through the Paramashivoham program. The Paramashivoham Level-3 program starting on the 17th of February. Each of you will be initiated into this as your experiential experience, existential reality, to be able to mold your life as you want. So, for the first step, to get a glimpse again, look into your life and pen down 5 false ideas that are sitting in your muscle memory. One example is, oh, I need to eat thrice a day to survive. It can be something as simple as that. I need a cup of coffee in the morning for me to feel awake. I need 8 hours of sleep a night if I have to be fresh. I cannot work if anyone demands from me, I will not work. Some 5 false ideas sitting within your muscle memory. Pen those down. Take a few minutes to consciously look in. Pen it down. Swamiji always reveals that one of the most powerful ways for completion to happen is when you write it down. Only when you write it down do you even get clarity about what's going on inside. Fundamentally, our thoughts are very vague, so as long as it remains as thoughts in the mind, it also remains as a very vague notion you hold. But when you pen it down, when you put it in writing, either written in a book or typed down on your computer, on your phone, you get clarity. Oh, these are the false ideas. Now, after Swamiji has revealed, I'm understanding how false they are, how baseless they are. pen it down. 5 of these ideas. Just simple ideas that has been inserted into you for some reason from the society, which are actually so false, that are restricting you, constricting you, suffocating you for no reason. Look at your life. How many places it is always your consciousness that has manifested your life? When you have really sincerely taken a decision consciously, it has manifested. And from that space, decide to complete. With that confidence, decide to complete with these suffocating, restricting, constraining patterns within you. You can use any of the beautiful techniques Swamiji has revealed about the science of completion. So as Swamiji has given the example, I need to eat 3 times a day if I have to stay healthy. Complete with it. Go back to where was that first time you really started believing this fact, that you need 3 times a day food to survive. Or if it is that you need to have a snack in the afternoon, if you have to be able to sustain your office through the later part of the day. Where was the first time you built this? It may be a pattern, I need to sleep a minimum of 8 hours in the night to feel fresh. Where was the first time you built it? Go back to that and see how it was a wrong cognizance of the situation. A wrong idea inserted into you at that moment. Complete with it. Decide to liberate yourself from these suffocating, restricting, and constraining patterns. You may wonder what Swamiji means when Swamiji says that your logic, your emotional intensity, and your superdeterminism need to be convinced about you being consciousness. Sometimes emotionally we may be very connected. Yes, you feel very emotionally connected to Swamiji, like Swamiji saying this must be true. But logically, when you think about it, something does not match. And even your will to manifest it is not there. Or else the intense will to manifest it may be there. But emotionally and logically, you feel completely unconnected to it. Many times, I may be very logically you're able to convince yourself that you are consciousness. But when it comes to emotion or your will, your superdeterminism, there is no involvement in that idea. It's only when your length, breadth, and depth cognize yourself as consciousness that you start to see how manifestation happens in your life. So, for each of these false ideas, reshape them by convincing all the 3 aspects of you, your length, your breadth, and your depth, how these are false ideas. That will bring the completion within you. looking and completely complete with whatever is coming up in your inner space. So now, after that beautiful experience, beautiful manifestation of that, of each one of you intensely completing with the false patterns, let us enter into a powerful power manifestation session. So now each of you were cognizing, right? How there are so many habits, so many patterns in our life we build which are completely false. Am I right or not? The same way, actually, the very fundamental idea of separatism, of the fact that I am something separate from another, is a false cognition, which is very easily, it can be logically convinced about. So, firstly, when we look at the universe, they say only 5% of it is what we call as known matter. Now, when you go into that 5%, what you cognize around you as the tables, the chairs, the walls, the buildings, the computers, yourself, all of that. When you go deeper within to the atomic layer and the subatomic level, it is very clear that it is pure energy there. It is 99.999999999. That's exact number of nines. Actually, modern science says percentage of pure energy. There is so little matter that it can be even considered that there's no matter. But yet we perceive the matter. Why is that? This is the answer you have to look for within. You will see how the very fact matter exists is a fundamental delusion. Now, each power manifestation we do is to complete us. It is to make us realize our own divine nature, our own super possibility that exists. How each one of us actually has so much more possibility to manifest in our life than as we are seeing or as we are perceiving. That is what we do power manifestation for. See, power manifestation is not a magic trick. It is not for you to prove something to yourself or to another person. It is for you to realize this is your nature. Because power manifestation happens from the space of enlightenment, from the space of I am Paramashiva. So every time you manifest powers, you are experiencing yourself as Swamiji, and that is what you are celebrating. So let us enter into a beautiful round of power manifestation, where each of you are going to be making the Atmalinga to stand upon your palm. See, as Swamiji says, when you feel Swamiji pervading around you, you feel his physical presence there. That is when this power of Atmalinga standing on top of your palm manifests. So for this round of manifestation, I request all the participants to get your Atmalinga, to keep it ready for us to manifest this power of making the Atmalinga stand upon our palm. Now, what you're going to be doing is one thing I would really recommend to each one of you sitting here is to take a video recording of your manifestation, because many times the eye may miss it, or when you are in the space of unclutching, you miss it. But when you look back at your video recording, you'll really celebrate and see how Swamiji has manifested. So, do start a video recording as you place your Atmalinga, your palm flat, and place your Atmalinga on top of your palm. Let the Atmalinga lay flat on your palm. So you will keep your palm completely straight, like how we do when we do with the coconut. And place your Atmalinga just on your palm. Connecting to Swamiji, you will see your Atmalinga standing up by itself. Visualizing Swamiji as a huge shaft of light. Remember Swamiji in your third eye and chant the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Chant the Mahavakya. And sit in the space of complete oneness. See how the Atmalinga automatically starts to stand up in your palm. Again and again, as we learned today morning, the power of the sound of the universe, the power of the Nada Kala, the Nada of the universe. Chant the Mahavakya. The Mahavakya is that cosmic vibration through which you can manifest your reality. That space of silence beyond sound vibrating through the cosmos is the Mahavakya. So repeat the Mahavakya intensely within you. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
When you feel the presence of Swamiji around you, you will start to see the manifestation happening. When you start going deeper into the powerful cognition of the session, let it click with you. That will make the power manifestation happen. Let your whole body, mind, consciousness be centered on Swamiji, on Paramashiva for the manifestation to happen.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
When you raise to the highest frequency, you will see automatically the Atmalinga will begin to get up to stand on your palm.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Witness that manifestation.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda
Make a conscious will to manifest your reality. That conscious visualization, conscious manifestation, when you just hold the gratitude within you, knowing that it has already manifested. That is why even life, Swamiji is showing you the opportunity to manifest. That will make the manifestation happen.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Just talk to your Atmalinga. Connect to him. Engage in that conversation, in the beautiful bhava. Bring yourself to a pure space of oneness. Just lose even any idea of thoughts, any idea of incompletion. Let it all just melt away in your inner space.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. 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 Paramashivoham.
Now slowly relax. I request all the participants to slowly relax. You can pause your video recording, stop the video recording, play it back to see the manifestation. Experience that presence of Swamiji around you, within you. Take a minute to share how you felt during the manifestation and what was the manifestation you just witnessed.
Nithyananda. Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda.
So beautifully, I see so many of you have manifested this power of making the Atmalinga. You're feeling the vibrations, you're feeling the movement slightly within the Atmalinga. See, the more and more when you connect to Swamiji, the more and more when you manifest his presence where you are, that's when you see these powers start to manifest. Fundamentally, again, as I keep repeating, as Swamiji keeps on telling, power manifestation is not about the external result that happens. It is about the space you experience itself. So when you are measuring, you can say your manifestation, do check also what was the space you experienced. Share that too. How did you experience the power manifestation as you were doing it?
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. 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 Paramashivoham. Om Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham. Om
So, with that,
Nithyananda.
we are now going to be entering into the next sessions. Before that, I request all the participants who are coming, who are sitting with us here today on YouTube Live, within the various Zoom rooms, experiencing this Glimpses program today, to head to Facebook, go to your social media, and do share how your experience was of this manifestation. Share what were the different experiences and manifestations you've had throughout the day, also for the different powers we manifest, the power of third eye, and various levels of consciousness over matter.
Nithyananda. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham.
So, with that, now we are going to be moving on into the next session of the day. It's a very beautiful session and it's also very powerful. See, one of the most important things Swamiji has revealed is about the power of your will, the power of your desire. That is your Ichha Shakti. What does this mean? It means that even without taking any action, if you hold the right intention powerfully, that intention is powerful enough to propel you to manifest your reality. So, how does this science work? Let us now listen directly from Swamiji how each of you can manifest what you want with your Ichha Shakti.
Paramashiva's message directly from Kailasa. Listen. Due to my simple love, my own life has manifested as life in all of you. The most precious thing you have is your consciousness, life. It can be molded, manifested as you want just by your Ichha Shakti. You need Kriya Shakti only to enjoy it, not to manifest it. Listen. What you want can be manifested just by your sheer Ichha Shakti. Your Kriya Shakti, action power is required only to celebrate it, enjoy it. Let me explain more clearly, more straight. Listen. You want a healthy body to enjoy this world. That can be achieved just by sheer Ichha Shakti. Sheer Ichha Shakti is capable of triggering, manifesting Kriya Shakti. One of the biggest problem all human beings feel that they need to do a lot of actions, they need a lot of Kriya Shakti to achieve anything they want, health or wealth or enlightenment or powers. That is delusion. Please understand, you need sheer Icha Shakti, means will, desire, that's it. The desire itself is capable of manifesting Kriya, the action power. Listen to these three words. Icha Shakti, your desire power. Power to desire, will. Kriya Shakti, power to work intensely and manifest. Jnana Shakti, power of enlightenment, knowledge. See, one of the biggest problem all of you have is your delusion that too much of work is needed to achieve anything. Whether you want health, oh, I have to get up and do yoga, stretch my body. Only then I can have health. If I want wealth, I have to get up and go to office and work like a dog, day and night. Only then I will have wealth. First of all, you don't understand, no dog works. Anyhow, listen. It is actually delusion. Please listen. Your sheer power to desire, Icha Shakti, gives 99% success. 99% means 99.999% success is your sheer desire power, Icha Shakti. Your Kriya, the action power needed is too small, too small. Listen intensely. At least all my disciples listen. When you are terrorized, you will see only frightening negativity all around you. You will lose trust on everything, on Guru, on life, even on yourself. When you fall in love, even your stupid, cheating girlfriend, cheating boyfriend will look like a god. So your opinions are delusion. Don't build your consciousness, your life based on your opinions. Build it based on the true wisdom, true knowledge, right understanding about life. I tell you, listen carefully. I'll give you this one example. I'll take the example of your health. That's the most important thing. So I'll touch that example. You apply this principle in every aspect of your life. I'll give you the example of health. Listen. You always think if you need health, you need to do yoga, gym, diet. Too many things are involved in your health. And the moment you think about all the actions you need to do, you get tired and you give up on your health, your idea about your health. I tell you, only thing you need for your health is your willpower, desire to be healthy. Just go on building that. Imagine you already have a healthy body. How it feels to be a healthy. Beautiful, shining, glowing, happy, youthful, energetic body. Intensity, by its own existence, is capable of manifesting powers and all different dimensions of enlightenment. See, when I utter these words like state of Paramashiva, that is one dimension of enlightenment. Space of Paramashiva, that is one dimension of enlightenment. Powers of Paramashiva, that is one dimension of enlightenment. Being of Paramashiva, that is one dimension of enlightenment. Superconsciousness of Paramashiva, that is one dimension of enlightenment. Kailasa of Paramashiva, that is one dimension of enlightenment. All these are dimensions of enlightenment. When I utter the word Paramashiva, is all these put together and much more. Intensity. Taking yourself sincerely is more than enough to manifest all dimensions of enlightenment in you. Intensity not just changes your mind or your body, it goes to the very DNA level. Intensity towards enlightenment, taking yourself sincerely, not just casually, or neither taking yourself casually nor taking yourself seriously. Seriousness is sickness, life negative. No. Intensity is taking yourself sincerely. Anyone who takes themselves sincerely, they are seeking for enlightenment intensely, not only goes through physical or mental level transformation, the transformation happens in very DNA level, core level. Listen carefully. First truth you need to know, probability even if you get the best probable happening in your life among the good, okay, bad, or worst, or great, or best, all these probabilities. We can start from this side. Worst, okay, good, better, best. All these are probabilities. Even if you get the bestest, you will only have growth. Possibility of your consciousness will give you breakthrough. there's a difference between growth and breakthrough. For example, the tallest building you have seen in your life is 20 feet tall. And if you plan to build 50 feet tall building, it's a growth. But the tallest building you have seen in your life is only 20 feet, but you straight plan and manifest 2,000 feet tall building. That's a breakthrough. Growth is always the language of mediocre mind. Breakthrough is the lifestyle of leaders. You understand? Please understand. Listen. Listen carefully. Listen sincerely. Listen intensely. Listen. I want you to receive these powerful cognitions and not to miss the essence of the satsang, what I am sharing now. So I am repeating. Understand? Your brain, when it looks down, it looks at the probabilities. Bad, okay, good. If this happens, it will be bad for my life. If this happens, okay for my life. If this happens, good for my life. If this happens, great for my life. If this happens, best for my life. If this happens, bestest for my life. All these probabilities can give only growth to you. But you just visualize what do you want, your possibility, and 3D print it out of your consciousness and pull it out. Manifest it. That is the real royal life. That gives you the breakthrough. I tell you, if your consciousness through your brain looking down, you will see only probabilities. If your consciousness using your brain looks up, you will see possibilities. Two eyes are probabilities, third eye is the possibility. Anyone who treats themselves very cutely and who feels a delusion is very cute, or juju, life is very cute. Live and die mediocre life. Behave like Maha Kalabhairava with yourself. Be ferocious with yourself. Take strong decisions. Take intense decisions. Take actions in your life. You will see the possibilities are just printed out of your consciousness and manifested in your life. So listen to this one word. Expanding your ability to cognize. Arunagiri Yogeshwara will always insist that I experience this space, vast space. He will ask me to lie down. Whenever he takes me to Kailasa, see, inside the Arunachala hill, the Kailasa is there, where Paramashiva himself resides, sits under the banyan tree, Kalpavriksha, and teaches these signs to all the great rishis and administers this universe. There are many secret caves from temple, main Arunachaleshwara temple, to go to the Kailasa. Whenever he takes me to Kailasa, he will always insist that I just lie down on the ground and gaze the universe and merge with it. Listen. Whenever it is possible, sleep under the open sky and gaze at the sky as much as you can and fall asleep. This will help your brain's ability to grasp larger visualizations, larger visions, larger ideas, larger truths. I tell you, ability to cognize larger visualizations, deeper verbalizations is maturity of the mind. Maturity of the mind is mandatory for maturity of consciousness.
Very beautifully, Swamiji revealed to us about this science of Ichha Shakti. Think the science of Ichha Shakti, of by how through your Ichha Shakti you can manifest your reality, is one of the most super sciences revealed by Swamiji to each one of us. Because the most precious thing you have in your life is your consciousness. It can be molded and manifested just as you want by your Ichha Shakti. See, take this. Now, let's say you have a clay in front of you. Now, what? Okay, have any of you heard of these comics where kids are there, they make something out of clay, it becomes a reality. We have Harun and the Purple Crayon, where when he draws anything, Harun and the Purple Crayon, it immediately turns into reality. So if he would draw a giraffe, there would really be a giraffe over there, right? If he drew, and when he wanted to go home, he would draw his bedroom window around the moon and he would be back home. See, just like this, what we cognize as a child's story, to a child's bedtime story, can actually be a reality. Because that consciousness you have within you can be molded and manifested as your reality as you want. See, one important thing here is to understand, now as it is, the reality around you is made out of your own consciousness only. But you have not learned the science to mold it as you want. But when you cognize the science of how to mold your reality as you want to mold it, as you want to manifest it, then your Ichha becomes Ichha Shakti. Your desire becomes the power of your desire, the power of your will to mold your reality as you want it to be. That is why consciousness is the most precious thing you can have in your life. Here, when you bring the Ichha Shakti, now Ichha Shakti is the sheer power of desire. Human beings have that power. We have the power to will what we want, to desire what is it we want to create in our reality. The minute you have that 99% success, 99.999% success is your sheer desire power, your Ichha Shakti. Your Kriya Shakti, the power of action you need, is too small, is what Swamiji is saying. But you may be thinking, yes, Swamiji is saying this, but I'm not experiencing it practically in my life. When I look into my own life, I'm not able to see how, through my Ichha Shakti, I'm able to manifest reality. I want so many things in my life. There are hundreds and hundreds of things I really want. But somehow none of them are becoming a reality. I want all my loans to be cleared by tomorrow morning. I want to win a lottery. I want to go on a vacation. I don't want to have a 9-to-5 job. I want to be able to become an Adinavasi. I want to give up my food patterns, my sleep patterns. I want to own a huge house, and I want to be able to own my own house. See, like this, you may say, I have 100 desires, but none of them are manifesting as a reality. Why is that? How can by Ichha Shakti be enough to manifest my reality then? See, it is when you hold your will persistence towards the desire you want to manifest. It is about holding that desire as a power within you. When it is your complete desire, it has to manifest. See, Swamiji always says, life is not a sadist. Life does not want you not to manifest your reality. Life is actually a big tathastu. Whatever you say, it is so be it, so be it, so be it. There are two components to this. The first is even our own full being is not aligned to it. This is one of the key components you will be realizing and cognizing through the 21 days of the coming Paramashivoham program, the Paramashivoham Level-3 program. One of the key things you will be cognizing is how, whether it comes to your wealth, even your own entire desire is not aligned towards it. We hold so many conflicting, contradicting, and complicating patterns about wealth. Simply to put it, we feel that wealth brings too much responsibility and I do not want to take up responsibility. So even though we go on desiring wealth in our life, one part of us is afraid of the wealth, of the responsibility wealth brings. But when your Ichcha is Ichcha Shakti, when it is your complete alignment, 99.999% success has happened. Swamiji says your Kriya Shakti is only to celebrate the manifestation that has happened. In every aspect of your life, apply this principle. Look at how your Ichcha Shakti is powerful enough to manifest your reality as you want it. For example, Swamiji gave a very beautiful example of how your Ichcha Shakti can manifest your reality. In the example of health, which is what Swamiji gave all of us, if you think you need health, you need to do yoga, gym, dieting, too many things are involved. I have to wake up early in the morning, I have to pay for a gym membership, already I'm running late to pay my rent, I have to start eating healthy and I cannot enjoy the food I want. I have to, stop sleeping early. I have to spend more active time. No. This much is all too much for me. I cannot do this. Just get tired and you give up on your health. I don't think I can ever be healthy. I don't think ever I can make myself healthy. See, when a desire comes up to manifest, when all the impossibilities come, we give up that desire. When we say, I want to be wealthy, I want to earn $1 million a year, at that time you feel, no, already I'm only earning this much. I'm barely paying my rent itself. Already food is low in the house. And last 3 months I had to give delayed payments. And now, on top of that, this is another issue. My boss is planning to lay off me now during the mass layoff happening. How am I ever going to become a millionaire? How am I ever going to earn $1 million? Forget about it. But the only thing you need for your health or the only thing you need for your wealth is your willpower, the desire to manifest. Just go on building that. Imagine you already have a healthy body. See, Swamiji is saying even your imagination, because that fuels your desire. Build the desire. I want to have a beautiful, healthy body. How does it feel? Healthy, beautiful, shining, glowing, happy, youthful, energetic. How does your body feel like that? Just go on visualizing that, desiring that within you. That is powerful enough to get you out of your bed, make you do the gym, make you do whatever is necessary for you to manifest your healthy body. But the conscious effort you need to put into is only in the Ichcha Shakti, the creation of that desire. Just these truths when Swamiji reveals to us, it is so empowering. Every truth that Swamiji gives us at every level is only to empower us. I bet none of you would have thought of it this way, thought of even this possibility in your life as you have been working towards anything in your life. Knowing that just your sheer Ichcha Shakti is enough to manifest is such a power. So now I request all those of you to choose which Ichcha of yours you want to make a reality. Actually, you don't even have to choose. But for the purpose of this process that we'll be entering into now, doing for these few minutes now, take one desire of yours. Build that desire. consciously build the desire within you. Request all of you to sit straight. And start to consciously build it. Take one desire for the purpose of this, but you can actually apply this process into any aspect of your life, into any desire you want to manifest as a reality, and you will see how it manifests. So pick up the desires that you want to manifest and start to consciously build it within you. How? As Swamiji said, let's say you want a yogic body, perfect yogic body. Visualize, if I have a yogic body, how will it move? How will it feel to live within that body, which listens to me? Anything I want, it just does. If I have to wake up, it just wakes up. If I have to go to sleep, it just goes to sleep. If I have to be in the space of unclutching, just drifts off into unclutching. If I have to be intensely active, it is intensely active. How does that body feel? Consciously build that. Build up the visualization within you. Build that intense Ichha Shakti, the intense desire to manifest within you. If you want to manifest wealth, visualize how does it feel to be in that ultimate space of wealth, abundance overflowing from you. What are all the various feelings you'll have? How will you feel in that space? No stress of your house payment, no stress of your child's education, no stress of your next day's meal. How would you feel exactly at that moment? You're manifesting relationship with someone in your life. How would you feel when you have manifested that ultimate relationship with them? What is the completion space that you will experience in all that? As Swamiji says, it is when we overflow with gratitude for what we have. That is when life manifests it for you. One thing we all need to realize, if there is a possibility which is presented to us that we are seeing, take the example of a healthy body. The very fact we know the possibility, hey, my body can be in this space, is the opportunity, the compassion life has on you to show you that possibility exists. Or else life can just deny you even knowing that possibility. But when you decide to hold that as your intense desire, to manifest that as your reality, you will see how the 14 lokas move to make it as your reality, and your effort will only be needed to enjoy what you have manifested. Sincerely do this process. When you do it with the initiation from Swamiji. See, when you may have done any positive thinking, any positive space creation, any law of attraction courses, you may have felt, oh, it's the same thing. But no, when you have the initiation from the living avatar, from the supreme pontiff of Hinduism himself, the reality you're manifesting is no longer from your side, it is the cosmos manifesting it for you. It is Swamiji manifesting it for you. So after the powerful initiation each one of us got, know that your reality is being manifested. Hold that as the space within you. Now, with that beautiful process, let us enter into the power manifestation. Now, In this round of power manifestation, each of you are going to be manifesting feeding a Ganesha deity or any deity that Swamiji has initiated us into the power of manifesting feeding a Ganesha deity, feeding any deity. So let us all now manifest this power beautifully and powerfully, where we are all going to be experiencing oneness with the deity by feeding it. So now in this round of manifestation, I request all of you to get a deity for you to manifest with for this round of manifestation.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham
Keep a deity, connect to your deity,
Nithyananda
and give any liquid, first starting with liquid like milk or water. It can be a Ganesha deity, it can be Swamiji's deity, it can be your Atmalinga, and you will see how they just accept the Naivedyam you are offering.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda
Do take a video recording of your beautiful manifestation of this power of feeding your deity. When you are connecting, when Swamiji says, when your bhakti will become as the Shakti, when you connect to the deity, just live with the deity, live with Swamiji, physically living with him and interacting with him, talking to him. That will manifest this. This is actually a power you can manifest every day during your morning puja to feed your Ganesha deity, feed your deities during the puja. Whatever Naivedyam you offer, you will see how the deities accept. So you can place your deity in front of you. You can give the Naivedyam offering also. Remember to connect to Swamiji in your inner space. Be unclutched as you chant the Mahavakya, the powerful vibration to connect you to the cosmos. Chant the Mahavakya, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, as you start doing this round of manifestation.
Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham
Just connect in the intense space of oneness. Be completely connected.
Paramashivoham
Know your deity is alive. Swamiji is sitting there, waiting for you to manifest him, waiting to manifest through you. Swamiji sir says, when I ordain, I sustain. When Swamiji has said, manifest, that means he is the one manifesting through you. Witness it. The more and more you go back to your witnessing consciousness, that is when you will see the whole reality itself as your own manifestation, and you will know how to play with that reality.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda
Now you can slowly relax.
Paramashivoham.
Pause your recording
Om
and see
Nithyananda
how beautifully
Paramashivoham.
the deity has accepted the prasadam that you have offered
Om Nithyananda
and given you the naivedyam which you have offered and given you the prasadam of experiencing their presence there. As beautifully in Swamiji's own life, this manifestation happened when Swamiji played with Ganesha. Swamiji fed Ganesha at the age of 3 and received the prasadam, most importantly, of that tathata, that isness, that easiness, knowing Ganesha exists, knowing that higher dimensions exist. The prasad of overflowing bliss. Receive that prasada from your deity, from Ganesha, from Swamiji.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda
Now, with that, let us
Paramashivoham.
enter into the next session, next powerful session directly from Swamiji himself. So, today, as we have been really understanding, cognizing, and learning about the cosmic science that Swamiji has revealed, the ability to overcome any obstacle in life, to manifest our reality as we want. Before we move, I request all the participants to share how many of you really had breakthrough cognitions. All the viewers to share. For each of you, how many of you really had those breakthrough cognitions about how to manifest your own reality? Take a minute and share. What is the favorite cognition you had? Which of the various techniques, the various sessions Swamiji gave, clicked with you the most to manifesting your reality? The source of all of this, that deity who clears up all obstacles is Bhagavan Ganesha. The darshan we got today was that of Bhagavan Gajamukha Anugraha Murti, the form of Paramashiva that liberated the ego of Ganesha. Install Ganesha as that who removes all obstacles in our life. So let us now listen from Swamiji himself about this ultimate form of the ultimate form of Paramashiva of Gajamukha Anugraha Murti. Let us now listen to these higher powerful cognitions directly from Swamiji himself.
For Paramashiva. This Mahavagya is spiritual lullaby for you to fall into Samadhi. Suprabhatam, wake up song for Paramashiva to wake up in you. Just remember this one powerful cognition. This Mahavagya puts me in Samadhi. This is spiritual lullaby for Samadhi. And Suprabhatam, wake up song for Paramashiva in me. For Paramashiva to manifest. With this one spiritual powerful cognition, chant this Mahavagya.
Let us now cognize these further powerful cognitions. Various powerful cognitions that Swamiji has revealed to each and every one of us about the form of Paramashiva, the ultimate form of Paramashiva, where Swamiji has revealed how this form of Paramashiva is that which liberated Ganesha, which can clear off any obstacles in our life, manifest our life as a Kalpataru, as a wish fulfillment, being able to manifest anything we want in our life. These are the powerful cognitions we are now going to be listening to from Swamiji about that ultimate manifestation, the divine form, the divine manifestation of Gajamukha Anugraha Murti. Swamiji gives us such breakthrough cognitions, powerful cognitions about what exactly is Gajamukha Anugraha Murti. How is this so different from what we have understood till now about this one incident in the life, the creation of Ganesha, the blessing of Ganesha given to this whole universe. So let us listen to these powerful cognitions directly from Swamiji himself about this ultimate manifestation, Gajamukha Anugraha Murti.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. 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 Paramashivoham.
Take a moment before we enter into the next session to share your experience of the manifestation of the entire day today on social media, on Facebook. Share how you experienced that prasada from Ganesha, of receiving the ultimate blessing, the boon of understanding the easiness of his existence, of Swamiji's existence, and the prasada of overflowing bliss. Take a moment to head to your social media and share this.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
All you need to enjoy the powers and superconscious mutation of 64 manifestations of Paramashiva is to have the right knowledge about all that 64 manifestations. You need to understand Paramashiva as he introduces himself. Listen, if you want to understand me, you need to understand as I introduce me to you. You can't understand me with your own independent investigation. Neither your mind is capable nor your consciousness is powerful to grasp my existence as it is. You can only understand my existence as per my introduction. Same way, you can understand Paramashiva only based on his own introduction. Understanding him based on his own introduction awakens something called Shraddha in you, not faith. Faith is poor word. Shraddha. And Shraddha breeds bhakti. And all the Ananta Kalyana Gunas, auspicious qualities of Paramashiva starts manifesting in you. Powers of Paramashiva starts manifesting in you. Listen, you just need to know what is swimming and see somebody is swimming, then simply your muscle memory starts manifesting swimming. Same way, you just need to know about the superconscious mutations of Paramashiva and see someone manifesting it. Your muscle memory, bioenergy, all will just pick up. And simply you will enjoy superconscious mutation of Paramashiva. So today I am trying to introduce the principles of superconscious mutation of Paramashiva and the 64 manifestation which he himself introduces in Veda and Agamas. I'll introduce one by one. Listen intensely. Even if you missed, watch this satsang again, because this satsang is not was, it will be is forever. You can replay and watch. It is not was, is or will be. It is. What Paramashiva manifested as Dakshinamurti to Sanakadi Rishis, what he revealed as Uma Maheshwara to Uma Parvati, now I am revealing to all of you the same, from that same isness, tatata. So receive, replay, internalize, and start manifesting. Lingamurti, this whole universe, even NASA says now, they are very clear, the whole universe in the form of linga. Trillions and trillions and trillions of Brahmanda as manifested as linga. Next, Lingodbhava. Paramashiva manifests as Lingodbhava, Arunachala, to resolve the conflict between Brahma and Vishnu and establish the real truth about the supremacy. Next, he manifests as Mukhalinga, means linga with 5 faces of Sadashiva: creation, sustenance, rejuvenation, pulling out of delusion, and liberation. Srishti, Sthiti, Samhara, Tirobhava, Anugraha. These 5 faces of Paramashiva manifesting in linga, Mukhalinga. Next, Sadashivamurti. The same 5 action of Srishti, Sthiti, Samhara, Tirobhava, Anugraha. Creation, sustenance, rejuvenation, pulling out of delusion, and liberation. In the form with 5 heads, 10 hands, and 15 eyes, he manifests as Sadashivamurti. Listen. Listen very sincerely, intensely. The introduction I am giving for each Murti is directly from Agama, as he introduced himself in Vedas and Agamas. I am just giving you English translation. I'll explain now from Akashic records as it is happened. Parashakti decided it is time to manifest Ganapati, means who will guide and lead all the Shiva Ganas. So she was making the body for that being from her own muscle memory and biomemory. While she was making, she decided Paramashiva has to come and add the bioenergy. She leaves that body and goes for bathing to get ready to do puja and invoke Paramashiva to add bioenergy into that being. But by the power Parashakti herself made, that being become alive and started moving around before even Paramashiva added his bioenergy, because of the power of Parashakti. But that being has not yet become fully conscious. It started moving around, but not yet become fully awakened. So it did not know who is father, who is mother and all that. That is when Paramashiva came, it tried to stop. Paramashiva tried to tell that being, hey, I have come here to add my bioenergy to you. Me and Parashakti has to sit now together and complete you. You are potential, but you have to flower. But that being was not that conscious or ready to understand. And it was just trying to throw some simple tantrum as a cute baby. Then Paramashiva understood he has to now cut the head and add forcibly the biomemory of Parashakti and bioenergy of him into that being to make that experiment success. So it is a simple experimental success strategy. To make the experiment success, it is a simple strategy he has to do. I should say it's a most non-violent decision Paramashiva made. He did not kill Ganapati. He just removed some parts, added his own bioenergy and biomemory of Parashakti and put the whole thing into it and put beautiful elephant head and made Ganapati and made him as the head of all the Shiva Ganas. So it's absolutely non-violence. It is just simple surgery. Surgery can never be a violence. It's like how you remove the tumor. The tumor removing surgery, it was just conscious surgery done by Paramashiva. He never killed Ganapati. He only just did surgery, removing some parts not required and added some parts required. I should say that first tumor removing and transplantation surgery done by Paramashiva is Mahaganapati successfully.
Understand the opinions like love, hatred, those signals occupy such large space in your brain, they form like a fort and do not let you see beyond the wall. Listen. Seeing this world does not make you incapable of not seeing the other worlds. No. Opinions you form about this world stops you perceiving the other planes. Listen. I'll repeat. See, this world you see, Bhur, Bhuva. In the human body, you have access to all the three, Bhur, Bhuva, Swa. In human body, you can experience Swa also. Bhur, Bhuva, Swa, all the three you can experience in this human body.
This Bhur Bhuvaswa, these planes which you are seeing, is not stopping your ability to perceive other planes like a Tapo, Satya, Brahma, all those lokas. But the opinions you form about these worlds becomes a huge fort inside your brain, Sahasrara Mandala, a 1,000-petal flower. When that fort is built, then you are not able to see outside the fort. That stops your ability to perceive the multiple dimensions of the universe. Listen. Actually, choices are not only not freedom, they are anti-freedom. Listen. Choices are not only not freedom, they are anti-freedom. You are so engrossed, engaged, feeling you got the result. Because you do not know the way to check whether some stone is a diamond or a shining ordinary stone, you go on collecting your whole life something. Only when you are about to die, you discover a machine to check the diamond and you find out whole thing you collected is just faltu stone. Not even one is diamond. Boons for life manifest from consciousness, which starts feeling grateful for already what is showered. Listen. I am giving you the biology of karma. How something positive can be given birth, or how you give birth to negative. Listen carefully. All of us are given something and denied something. Nobody can say, I am not given anything. You are still alive, breathing. So that proves life is given to you. Naturally, even if you are richest man in the world, there are some things which is not given to you. If you cultivate consciously a consciousness, the inner space which feels grateful for whatever is showered, your biology is ready to give birth to great boons of life. Understand?
So beautifully, as we heard those powerful cognitions from Swamiji on who is Bhagavan Gajamukha Anugraha Murti. What is the real story behind the happening of Ganesha? And how is he manifesting in all of our lives? I welcome all of you to join for tomorrow's program segment 2. We'll be continuing to have glimpses into the coming Paramashivoham season, which is starting on the 17th of February. I welcome all of you to join then, and do not forget to join for tomorrow's session, where we will delve deeper into the various forms of Paramashiva and the revelations of Swamiji. So I hope all of you enjoyed today's session, enjoyed the beautiful, powerful cognitions given by Swamiji. And now, with that, we come to the conclusion of today's day. I thank all the participants who were with us, who listened throughout the day, did all the exercises sincerely. I can guarantee you, you will see a difference in your life today from this moment onwards. And let us offer our gratitude at the feet of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Sit straight, close your eyes, placing your hands in the Anjali Mudra. And let us end with the Purna Mantra. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ तत्सत् सर्वं भगवत् श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवं पादुकार्पणमस्तु ॐ नित्यानन्दम्. Thank you everyone. Nithyanandam.